Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. Today, the 5-4 VMI Keydets, after suffering their first Big 12 loss, travel to take on the 3-6 Southeastern Lions. They've lost 2 straight. Their quarterback, Brett Williams, 16 touchdowns, 10 picks, over 2,000 passing yards this season. He's pretty good, best player on their team. Their offense is stacked. Unfortunately, they have one player on defense, and that is really what has been killing the Lions this season. And they're just getting destroyed pretty much every single week. I believe North Dakota State almost put up 100 points on them, if I remember correctly. But their offense, pretty good, but not enough talent to actually keep up with these teams that are putting up that many points on them. But let's take a look at their schedule. They beat Murray State, which Murray State beat Cal Poly, so I don't know how that even happens. But then they beat Tennessee Tech and Chattanooga. That's all the 3 of their wins. North Dakota State beat them 94 to not enough. 2 suspensions today for the Keydets, but sadly, we don't have any points left to suspend anyone. So Jake Berry is going to be suspended for 1 quarter, and Darius Peters will not be suspended at all. Hopefully that NCAA team interest does not get any higher, because VMI will be missing the bowl season eventually in this series. But I do have the Keydets winning this one, bouncing back and getting a victory after their loss to Western Carolina.
Hi everybody, Brad Nessler here, and with me as always, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. And it is perfect football weather here for today's matchup between the away teams and Louisiana Lions. It's been a great football season so far, and it'll only get better as the bowl picture comes into focus here late in the season. And here come the Lions. The Lions don't seem to match up too well in this one. Kirk, I'm not sure I like their chances very much.
The away team will win this football game because of their quarterback. And the thing I noticed about him is his ability to spread the ball out to a number of different receivers. I think he'll have a solid game, and they're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Kirk, great minds think alike. I really believe that these guys are going to do it.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss.
Everybody picking the Keydets today. Here is Justin Hops on the option first play, and he has the first down up to midfield. So they think it's going to be a 2-touchdown game. I don't know about that. It might be a little bit more than that, because Southeastern really has no help on defense. They do get a stop here against the Keydets, but they're going to go for it. 4th and inches. Matt Keller up the middle. He's got the first down. Still up, still going. Dragging defenders, picks up 5 yards. That gives him over 300 rushing yards on the season. Justin Hops rolling out right side. Takes off, has the first down again. He's so dangerous with those legs. Sanders and Keller in the backfield. Option play. Hops left side. He's going to keep it himself, and he is in untouched for his 8th rushing touchdown on the season. And he is closing in on 600 rushing yards for the year. He also has 1,600 passing yards. The Lions go 3 and out. The Keydets back on offense. Booth wide open past midfield to the 48-yard line. And right now it's looking way too easy for this VMI offense. First down and 10. First quarter's almost over. Here is Cam Sanders with a first down run and picks up maybe 15 yards. He's got 31 yards today already, and he's got over 800 rushing yards on the season. Here is Jake Berry coming back in. It's the second quarter now, and he gets that reception up inside the 10-yard line. The Lions only 2 yards of offense so far, and that pass actually bounced off of Jake Berry's noggin. That's his 19th catch of the year. Hops, play action, pump fake, whatever, something. Touchdown. It's way too easy. My goodness. 14-0. He's got his 2nd rushing touchdown today. 9 on the season now. We finally see the Lions offense as Smith picks up the first down to the 40-yard line, or 30, something like that. I might be able to talk today. And here is a dropped pass by the impact receiver, making it 3rd down and 10. Brett Williams sets up the screen, left side to Harris, the star receiver who just had the drop pass. He only picks up 6 yards, and VMI is back on offense. 1st and 10. Hops, options, jukes to the outside, and Justin Hops is going to take this the distance for his 10th rushing touchdown on the season and his 3rd of the game. You can't contain that. He's either going to run like that or he's going to throw it up over the top to the big tight end, Jake Berry. That juke move was too nasty. Safety didn't stand a chance. Hops closing in on 700 rushing yards for the season now. 3rd down and 4 for the Lions. Williams to throw over the middle, deflected and intercepted by Trey Upton. That's his 2nd pick on the year. Looked like it was deflected by Darius Peters right off of his face mask. That'll be his 15th pass deflection. Play action from Hops. He's going to throw it up top. Jason Wright has it at the 15-yard line. That's his 20th catch on the year. Now over 400 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns. Play action. Hops right side. Jake Berry wide open. Walks in for the touchdown. His 5th of the season. Justin Hops now has 14 touchdown passes. That was just way too easy. Linebacker did not stand a chance. Like I said, they've only got one good player on defense, so it's a mismatch nightmare for most of these players on the Keydets. Brett Williams is sacked, and that is Henry Hamilton, the big defensive tackle, his 4th sack on the season. He hasn't made a huge impact, and yet he is an impact player for the Keydets defense. He does make another impact play right there, hits the quarterback, and Peters destroys the receiver, and that pass hits the grass. Oh my goodness, he went airborne for it and got laid out. Goodness gracious. 1st and 10 for VMI. Sanders left side gets the carry and picks up 11 and a 1st down. He's averaging 6 yards per touch today on the ground. Hops to throw again. Jake Berry open. He's got another one, and Jake Berry is going to score yet again. His 6th of the season. 15 touchdown passes now for Justin Hops. Jake Berry leads the team in touchdown receptions by 2 over Jason Wright, who has 4. Joseph Martin, interesting stat for today, only 11 catches, 215 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the season. He has 908 kick return yards and 3 touchdowns on kick returns. So more kick return for touchdowns than receiving touchdowns from Martin. Very interesting stuff. And there is a sack. I believe that was William Reed, his 2nd on the season. Williams pressured by Reed again. This pass is caught by Johnson for the 1st down. Up past midfield. Nice stiff arm on the cornerback. Looked like it might have been picked off by Peters. He misjudged it. And the cornerback took a vicious stiff arm. 2nd down and 6 from the 44-yard line. Smith gets the carry in the open field. Still going. Peters drops him at the 32. Just 17 yards on the ground today for the Lions. They tried direct snap. Smith gets the 1st down again up inside the 15-yard line. Williams, play action. Has a man open in the end zone, and that is how the Lions' day has been going so far today. A drop touchdown pass. 2nd and 10. Smith on the draw play. William Reed forces a fumble. That's the 1st of his career. It is recovered by the offense, though. 3rd down and 8. Williams trying to hot route a receiver. He will throw it. And he is hit as he throws, and it's picked off by Bates, and he returns it up to the 20-yard line. Not a good throw from the quarterback. He was hit as he tried to throw it out. Take another look. They won't show the hit, apparently, but Bates with a nice catch. 3rd down and 17. It's 35-0 here in the 3rd quarter, folks. It's a bloodbath. Hops rolling out, takes off. Jukes breaks the tackle and goes out of bounds 2 yards shy of the 1st down. So that gets him over 150 rushing yards today. 319 total yards, 5 touchdowns. 3rd and 5 now for the Lions. Williams, play action, deep shot, deflected and intercepted by Darius Peters. Shields with a deflection, his 9th on the year. Peters gets his 9th pick of the season. Head coach Rondé Barber, loving it. Secondary playing great this year. And the Keydets back on offense. Sanders right side in the open field past the 50, the 40, the 30. Cam Sanders is gone, folks. Too easy. That's his 5th touchdown run of the season. He also has 10 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So 8 total touchdowns on the season for him now. Not a huge impact this season, but he was suspended for quite a few games. Here is Matt Keller up to the 38-yard line, running right through the middle of the defense. He's got 320 on the ground, 5 touchdowns. Sanders again, left side, and 1st down up to the 44-yard line. Keydets are making it look way too easy. Here's Keller again, 1st down right through the middle of the defense. Over 300 yards rushing today. as Keller gets another one for a first down right up the middle. My goodness. Somebody commit to Southeastern. Help this defense. Here's Keller again. He picks up 6 more yards. He's got 53 today. Now over 350 rushing yards on the season. Cam Sanders on the toss play. Left side. Walks in for the touchdown. His 6th on the season. He is now 2nd on the team in rushing touchdowns behind Justin Hobbs, who has 10. But Justin Hobbs also has 9 fumbles on the season. Cam Sanders only has 1. Matt Keller only has 1. So running back's doing a great job holding on to the football. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the game. The Keydets looking for a shutout. This pass is picked off by Shaw. He's following some blockers. Gets it up to the 40-yard line. And the Keydets just need to run this clock out and get their first shutout in this dynasty. Not sure how many shutouts we've seen so far. I know San Diego shut someone out earlier in the year. I can't remember who it was. Might have been UC Davis. Here's Sanders again. He probably could have scored there. He just took some contact, fell down. So the Keydets could run this clock out. And he's going to get a taunting penalty here to drop back 15 yards to the 37-yard line. But that was the final play of the game, guys. VMI with a dominating victory over the Southeastern Lions. VMI now 6-4 on the season. Lions in the dumpster fire bottom 2 of the Big 12. Very dominant win for the Keydets. 49-0 is the final, folks. And if you stuck around this long, I applaud you. If you're new and you're not in the Discord, go ahead and join us. We got 55+ members and growing every day. And if you want to get a player in this dynasty, go ahead and join the Discord. In the offseason, I will be having an influx of new recruits from you guys and new freshmen. And eventually, next year will be the start of our professional football league as well. 32 custom teams in Madden 06. So our draft classes from this series will be imported into that. So you can have an entire college career, get drafted number 1, and go into the pros and have a pro career. So go ahead, join the Discord. We're chatting in there every day. Hope to see y'all in there. But back to the stats, which I haven't looked at all this entire time. 108 yards receiving today for Jake Berry in 3/4 of play, 2 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal game for him. 1 drop today for Jason Wright. Jake Berry also had 4 pancakes today. So he is just an absolute beast. One of my favorite players, I think. He doesn't get a whole lot of recognition because this offense is usually just running the football down the defense's throats. But defense played outstanding, of course, obviously today with a shutout, 49-0. And I'm really hoping that these schools get some nice recruiting classes, the ones that are in the Big 5 or the Power 5 conferences, just so these games can be a little bit closer. I'm sure that they'll get some nice recruits just due to the fact that they're in, the Big 12, ACC, the Pac-10, Big 10, stuff like that. The SEC, of course. But that's it for this game, guys. Justin Hobbs, Cam Sanders, Jake Berry players of the game for the Keydets. Wilson, Johnson, and Johnson are players of the game for the Lions. VMI ranked 53rd. Southeastern somehow 65th, but they'll be dropping down in the 80s probably. VMI's next game, they'll be hosting the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. That's their final Big 12 matchup of the year. Our next game, which will be out tomorrow, will be Florida A&M traveling to take on the 9-0 Bryant Bulldogs. I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.